So here we are. I am Lexi Pro here with Cricket. We are about
Cricket!
to watch the final bout. This one is for all the marbles, Black and Blue 2024. If I knew what the prize was, I would tell you. It might be a trophy. It might just be bragging rights. I am not sure. We are watching the Midnight Madness wearing black, taking on the Price Slashers in yellow. On the jam line for the Price Slashers, we've got number 10, Valkyrie, joined by, I'm not
Quick
sure who.
start. Thorn. Was it? Oh, no, it's
that's
Lucille Brawl.
And first lead gem of the game goes to number 10, Valkyrie.
Actually, it's 25 Slamwise.
Number 25, Slamwise, Gamgee, yes. I thought that was Slamwise.
Good
I've been watching
block.
them all weekend.
807.
For first points of the game are scored by the Price Slashers.
Unrivaled Chaos. Got in the pocket and opened up a seam for the jammer. Super quick start. We have Snuffy for the Midnight Madness along with Thorn for the Price Slashers.
This 187 jamming for, oh, this is Slamlet. Slamlet wearing yellow this game as a Price Slasher. Not on the roster, a last minute addition. Slamlet, last minute addition as the Price Slashers.
Nice skating. Slamlet.
And that's another 4 points going on the board for the Price Slashers. Yes, the Price Slashers unfortunately did have some injuries on their roster last game. And Slamlet coming in as a pinch hitter.
Wow, Price Slashers regrouping with the defense and communicating pretty well there.
Mm-hmm.
Quick lead, 12-0. Price Slashers.
We've got number 88, Booty Fett, on the jam line for Midnight Madness. 54, Riff Raff, jamming for the Price Slashers. Both jammers fighting their way through. Riff trapped at the back of the pack by a tough line of Midnight Madness. Nice hit there from number 503, Cozy. Cozy and number 252 ganging up there on Riff. That is Kill Switch, has to let Riff go. Riff is going to be lead jammer. Booty, meanwhile, good and stuck in the pack there. Booty finally finding that hole on the inside. Riff coming around for the scoring pass. Lucille Brawl and Cozy holding things down at the front. Riff taking a ride on Lucille, calls it off from the floor.
And here we remain, 15-0 Price Slashers. Midnight Madness still yet to put any points on the board, but it's still early. 26-25 to go in our first half.
We've got number 27, Hall & Oates, on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Joined by, we're not sure who. Nice blocking there by number 10, Valkyrie. That is 0-2. Gamma Ray jamming for the Midnight Madness. Uh-oh. Okay, attention. Do anyone here, friends or family of Foxytocin number 43, come to the track, please? Friends or family of Foxytocin number 3. Foxytocin here from Vet City Roller Derby of. I'm just repeating what we were told. Okay, we're getting ready to get back started. We have number 116 Ursa Mamer back on the jam line for the Price Slashers, and this does appear to be a power jam for the Price Slashers.
2 players for the Midnight Madness in the box.
Gamma Ray in the penalty box. Midnight Madness yet to get on the board, and Ursa Mamer going to be lead jammer.
Great blocks and following blockers.
Nice
Bump
hit.
down, good.
Big hit from Slamwise Gamgee of the Midnight Madness.
Return fire, though.
And would you look at that? Demand to Pain tangling with Ursa at the front of the pack. Ursa.
Amanda Payne, I watched a few bouts with her. Very good defensive player.
Oh, Demand to Pain visiting us all the way from Durham, North Carolina.
North Carolina, awesome. Well,
Oh,
welcome.
yes. 187 Slamlet back on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Still a power jam for the Slashers.
Still a goose egg for the Midnight Madness. I'm sure that'll change here pretty quick.
Number 222 stands ready, extra, waiting to block there, but Slamlet gets through. Slamlet going to be lead jammer. Slamlet, also member of Team Michigan.
Gamma Ray getting the business from the Price Slashers blockers.
4 points going on the board there for Slamlet. Both jammers in.
Smooth.
This is number 02, Gamma Ray of Midnight Madness. Oh, and before Gamma Ray could put the Midnight Madness on the board, Slamlet calls it.
8 more points.
We've got number 17, the Swoley Mammoth, on the jam line for the Midnight Madness.
So far, Price Slashers last game, that warm-up seemingly doing very, very good for them.
Joined by Riff Raff, number 54, jamming for the Price Slashers. The Swoley Mammoth looking to break this scoreless streak, but it's not going to be easy. Riff Raff will be lead jammer.
42 once.
Oh,
And again, successful.
cruel misfortune. Swoley Mammoth called out on a forearm. It's a power jam for the Price Slashers. Riff Raff putting 4 points on the board. Price Slashers all the way up to 31. Midnight Madness yet to score. And we are 7 minutes into this first half.
Good
Lucille
D.
Brawl doing a nice job holding things down at the front of the pack there. Tracula also going to assist. Riff Raff sent to their knees.
Dracula number 10 as well. Lucille Brawl and 86.
Riff stays inbounds and skating, coming around for 4. Swoley Mammoth out of that penalty box. That was the Mammoth's first pass.
Swoley Mammoth looking to score, put some points on the board.
And just as she calls it off, Dracula coming in for a big hit there. Didn't stop Riff from scoring 4 more points. 12-point jam for the Price Slashers.
Once again, Price Slashers putting on a clinic.
We've got number 116, Ursa Mamer, back on the jam line for the Price Slashers. We join
Snuffy.
Snuffy visiting us from Cleveland, Ohio, the member of the Cleveland Guardians. And Snuffy will be lead jammer.
And Snuffy looking to break that goose egg, crack that egg right open. Hopefully scoring some points.
Snuffy coming in for the scoring pass. Oh, nice hit to the outside from number 89, Darth Skater.
Gets a couple.
Oh, just like that, the Midnight Madness is on the board there for 2 points. Price Slashers answering with 1. We got a 39-point game. Price Slashers in the lead at 40. Midnight Madness 2.
Slamwise Gamgee, along with 187.
A slip, Slamwise Gamgee, number 25, jamming for the Midnight Madness.
Slamlet.
Yep, 187 Slamlet. And Slamwise will be lead jammer.
Powerful and quick jammer. Pretty shifty.
Slamwise also a member of Grand Raggedy Roller Derby. Nice hit there from number 401, but Slamwise keeps on going for 4 points.
The shoulder move, the shoulder shiver stood up the defender just enough time for it to pass by. Great move.
Slamwise.
Ooh, fancy movement.
Nice. Coming around for 4 more points.
Did that spin move with all 8 wheels connected to the floor. Maybe a move learned yesterday.
So the Midnight Madness have put number 0, Dracula, on the jam line. We got number 54, Riff Raff, jamming for the Price Slashers.
I love that the Riff Raff rapper.
Riff looking for a hole on the inside. Coming up to the front of the pack. Gamma Ray doing a nice job holding down the line of defense
Very
there.
quick. Dracula.
And it works. Dracula will be lead jammer. Dracula visiting us across the river, Windsor Roller Derby.
Hall & Oates holding the blocker well.
And another 4 points for the Midnight Madness. Riff still stuck on that initial pass.
Great block by number 5, Cutter.
And that's another 4 points, 8-point jam so far for Dracula.
And another great stop by number 5, Cutter, back to back.
Cleo getting hit to the outside. We got a star pass from the Price Slashers.
Oh, that move,
Hello,
reverse to front, Dracula.
Hello, Reckham has to let Dracula go. 12-point jam so far for Dracula. Dracula calls it, and that did cut into Price Slashers' lead quite a bit. We got the Midnight Madness up to 22. Price Slashers still in the lead with 40.
Yep, Midnight Madness had enough. Woke up, said no more.
We have the Swoley Mammoth, number 17 on the jam line for Midnight Madness. Number 10, Valkyrie, jamming for the Price Slashers.
Cozy meets Valkyrie. Valkyrie just bumps right through to lead jammer status. Quick round of turn.
Swoley Mammoth still on that initial pass. Nice recycling there by Bam. Oh my gosh!
Olay.
That was cool.
Number 10.
Dodging blockers left and right. Valkyrie coming around for 4 points. Ooh, Swoley Mammoth headed to the penalty box for a back block. It's a power jam for the Price Slashers. Another 4 points going on the board there for Valkyrie. Or Valkyrie.
Play called. Valkyrie looking to follow the blocks.
Booty Fenton, Lucille Brawl moving to guard the inside, but Valkyrie skating on through for 4.
Same blocks called.
Ursa,
Follows blocks again. More points.
another 4 point, 16-point jam for Valkyrie. She's not slowing down. Swoley Mammoth out of that penalty box. Swoley Mammoth still on that initial pass. Lots of pushing, lots of shoving, lots of derby in the pack. Cozy.
Yes. Quick. Quick burst.
Our jammers are almost neck and neck. 4 points on the board for Midnight Madness. Valkyrie keeps right on going, sliding right past Booty Fett. So much grace. Valkyrie calls it off.
Great skating, very direct downhill skating. Just fake one way, just straight the other. Finds the creases, the open spaces.
Oh, I know. That was beautiful.
Following blocks super well. .24-point jam.
We have Slamlet back on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Snuffy wearing the star for Midnight Madness.
Snuffy, quick to the outside, freed up. Lead jammer status.
Oh, Snuffy will be lead jammer. Oh, and Snuffy sliding right past Tarantula. coming around for 4 points. That's going to be 4 points in kind for Slamlet. Jay freaking Sandin trying to break things up there for Snuffy in the pack.
Snuffy finding seams in and out.
Slamlet caught in the Midnight Madness web at the back, but Slamlet did put one more point on the board for the Price Slashers. That's going to bring their score up to 70. Midnight Madness 31. 39-point game, and we have number 27, Hall & Oates, on the jam line for the Price Slashers. This is number 25, Slamwise Gamgee wearing the star for the Midnight Madness.
Hall & Oates one-on-one against Slamwise Gamgee.
Oh, goodness, and Hall & Oates is going to be lead jammer, Slamwise, behind by a hair. Slamwise hoping to force a call off here. Hall & Oates almost to the pack. Slamwise taking a big hit to the outside, courtesy of Cleo.
Powerful.
Hall & Oates coming up against Jaguar and Gamma Ray in the pack. Hall & Oates calls it.
Great discussion
Hall &
teamwork
Oates.
by Midnight Madness.
Yeah, both jammers picking up 2 points in that jam.
Twos. That was a lot of movement for twos.
I know. Booty Fat number 66 is back on the jam line for Midnight Madness. Riff Raff 54 wearing the star for the
Tiptoeing.
Price Slashers.
Tiptoeing on these concrete floors. Awesome. Tarantula good D with the tripod there with number 10, Lucille Brawl.
Booty Fat getting hung up on Cutthroat Witch and Valkyrie there in the pack. A Booty Fat has, Cutthroat Witch sending Booty Fat to the ground.
Kill switch as well, clogging up those avenues. Hi, how are you?
Griff almost out of that pack. Lucille Brawl waiting, lying in wait.
Oh, no way. What are those buttons from?
But Cutthroat Witch doing a dynamite job, holding things down in the pack. Booty Fat has their work cut out for them.
Okay, first a sure thing.
Ooh, and there's and one of the Midnight Madness blockers just getting sent to the penalty box for a full minute. Oh, we have a lead jammer. It is number 54, Riff Raff. Booty going for the star pass to number 69, Natural Disaster.
Cutthroat Witch doing great work there on the defense.
Booty taking a hit to the outside, courtesy of Bam. It's pivot versus pivot.
Pack kind of spaced out a
Nice.
bit. There we go, the regrouping.
Cozy doing a nice job forcing Riff to the back of that pack there.
Beautiful movement, blocking
Seal.
and exchanging by both squads.
4 points going on the board for Riff Raff. Natural Disaster still fighting to get that jammer panty on their head. We
Great
got-
pickup as Riff Raff.
4 more points. That's going to bring this up to a 12-point jam for Riff Raff so far.
Just quietly breezes through unnoticed.
Natural Disaster has their work cut out for them in this jam. Riff calls it.
Another big jam by the Price Slashers.
That's going to bring the Price Slashers up to 88. Midnight Madness 33. So we got a 55-point game, and it is number 116, Ursa Maimer, back on the jam line for the Price Slashers, joined by
Slamwise and what was that?
number
First
25, Slamwise Gamgee of the Midnight Madness.
Full speed ahead, 116, Ursa Maynard.
Slamwise Gamgee coming through, lead jammer. Oh, Ursa getting called out on a track cut. This is going to be a power
Great
jam.
apex jump. Perfect person to have to chew up
And-
some of these points to catch up.
And Slamwise kind of muscles their way through the pack for 4 points.
Has a minute 30 to munch that up.
Lily Gaskell everywhere in the pack, trying to break things up for Slam.
Oh, it's almost
almost.
stays it.
Oh, so close. Demolition's going to force Slam all the way to the back of the pack. Nice assist from Hall & Oates.
Communication doing well.
Slam calls it off.
Price Slashers. It could have been much worse. Price Slashers doing very well.
8 points going on the board that jam for Midnight Madness. We have Gamma Ray 0-2 in the penalty box. I mean, in the jammer line. I'm so sorry. Ursa still in the penalty box. This is a power start for Midnight Madness.
Gamma Ray hulking out, getting to the front of the pack. Lead Jammer.
Gamma Ray tiptoeing on those toe stops. Gamma Ray visiting us all the way from No Coast Roller Derby in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Ooh, Nebraska, wow.
Yeah, No Coast was the first, one of the first Central Midwest teams. And Gamma Ray taking a hit to the outside, calls it off. 2 points on the board for Midnight Madness.
Chipping away at the lead.
We've got Snuffy back on the jam line for Midnight Madness. This is a
fast and exciting derby for us all on this championship bout.
That's the best kind.
Exactly, I agree, totally.
And this is, I'm not sure who.
We have Snuffy at 1171.
179. Sid Beam, another borrowed skater from the Markdowns.
Jay freaking Sandin called for a penalty. Takes a seat in the sin bin.
Sid almost all the way through the park. Oh, we have the box filling up with blockers. And Sydney Bean will be lead jammer. Cutter doing a dynamite job holding down that line. Cutter also member of Team Michigan and Jewish Roller Derby. Jaguar also going to come in for an assist.
How did...
Look at that
What's
jump.
that? Yeah, held on. Despite the bump by Cutter.
And it's 4 points for Snuffy. Sid just has to get past Jay Sandin, and Cutter decides to call it.
Very wise.
Looks like 3 points in that last pass for Sid.
Good skating by Lula Cutter.
Price Slashers just 1 point below the century mark at 99 points. Midnight Madness 47. We have number 10, Valkyrie, back on the jam line for the Price Slashers.
8 minutes.
Number 0, Tracula wearing the star for Midnight Madness.
Ooh. Lateral. Oh, knocked out. Great job.
So close. Tracula has to start all over again.
Valkyrie tries to spin inside out. It is.
Valkyrie will be lead jam. Oh, not lead jammer. Sorry.
I was just going to say, I thought I saw a knocked out there.
But this is still Valkyrie's scoring pass. Valkyrie is fast. Look at that. 4 points for Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Dracula, lead jammer, no choice but to call it before Valkyrie gets in another scoring pass.
Defying all G-forces by cutting those corners super fast.
We've got number 54, Riff Raff, back on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Number 25, Slamwise Gamgee, jamming for the Midnight Madness.
Slamwise 25 is my hometown favorite, I think, from Grand Raggedy.
Nice block there from number 42 of the Price Slashers.
Maintains balance, little bit of power, gets through to lead jammer status.
Riff has to get past. Big
Great
hit
strike.
from Lily Gaskell.
Lily Gaskell. Spin move off the defense as well. Fancy skating by the coach.
Slamwise Gamgee on that scoring pass has to get past Slamlet, and Slamwise is coming through for 4 points.
Slamwise loving that contact. Doesn't bother the skater whatsoever, seemingly.
And number 252 getting called out on a kill switch called out on a low block there. And 4 more points. Slamwise calls it off. And that jam will bring the Midnight Madness up to 54 points. Price Slashers at 103.
Holy mammoth.
We have just under 6 minutes left to go in the first half. This is the Swoly Mammoth, number 17 on the jam line for Midnight Madness.
Sydney Bean?
Yep, that is Sydney Bean jamming for Price Slashers.
As both defenses close in. Sydney Beam taking inside track, 2 outside. Met by Cutter, who holds strong. And 222 joining the fight.
Beautiful teamwork there from Cutter and Cozy, but they have to let Sid go. Sid is going to be lead jammer.
There, Cutter takes the pass, star pass. Great skating. Woo.
We got a star pass from Cutter. Cutter hit to the outside by number 401 Tarantula.
Heads up play by Cutter.
And Sid calls it. 4 points going on the board for the Price Slashers.
$4:30 to go until half.
We got number 10, Valkyrie, on the jam line for the Price Slashers, joined by Snuffy, jamming for Midnight Madness.
Straight ahead, 149 was it? Creating space for Valkyrie, just to walk through basically.
And Snuffy about half a lap behind here. Valkyrie coming in for the first scoring pass, taking a ride on 0-3 Demand a Pain. And Valkyrie calls it, scoring 3 points there for the Price Slashers. Midnight Madness held scoreless.
Bam, lead blocking to enable those points.
Slamwise Gamgee, number 25, returning to the jam line for the Price Slashers. That's Ursa Mamer, 116, jamming for, for Price Slashers.
Quickly freed up. Ursa Maynor.
And Ursa is the lead jammer.
Keep an eye out for 404 for the Midnight Madness. Jay freaking Sandin having a great weekend. Watched quite a few of those bouts with that skater.
Price Slashers now up to 114. Midnight Madness 54. We have 0-2 Gamma Ray on the jam line for the Midnight Madness.
Price Slashers just throwing change in the pond, slowly extending their lead.
Gamma Ray joining us from No Coast Roller Derby in Lincoln, Nebraska. Riff coming here from Ann Arbor.
Gamma Ray, great balance, and lead jammer.
Riff almost out of the pack there.
Woo.
Gamma Ray coming around for that scoring pass. Oh, look at that. Look at that, making it look easy. Gamma Ray scores 4 and calls it off.
Quick but powerful as well. Great championship bout here so far.
We got number 252 Kill Switch on the jam line for the Midnight Madness, joined by 179 Sydney Bean for the Price Slashers. Kill Switch coming to us from the Irish Hills Bombshells, just north of Jackson. Nice recycling there by the Swoly Mammoth. That was what Kill Switch needed. Kill Switch is going to be lead jammer. Tarantula trying to wall her team up there to the front of the pack in anticipation of Kill Switch. And Kill Switch calls it mid-pack. 2 points on the board for Midnight Madness. Nothing for the Price Slashers. We have just under a minute left to go in this first half.
Oh, Price Slashers, they managed game 1.
Oh, yes, you're right. Price Slashers stole a point in that jam.
Harley Sin.
Harley Sin, number 69.
Snuffy as well for the Midnight Madness.
Harley Sin, a recent graduate of Indiana Junior Roller Derby.
Had a chance to meet Harley Sin. Very good skater for as much as he's skated. Only, she said, 2 years, I believe.
Cool. Oh, Snuffy will be lead jammer.
But met by a wall of defenders.
Booty,
Midnight Madness.
Booty Fett doing a nice job holding that wall together at the front of the pack for the Midnight Madness. Snuffy taking a bit of a hit there off of number 72, Hella Requiem of the Price Slashers.
Lucille Burrell as well, consistently getting in the way, but wow.
We got a star pass to number 10, Valkyrie. Snuffy hung up at the front of the, oh, never mind. Snuffy is through. 4 points. Snuffy calls it. And that is.
Intermission. We actually have 15 minutes.
Well, they're probably going to change that to 4.
Oh, is it? Are we?
I think we've been having 4-minute intermissions. I think pretty much all weekend.
I wonder if it did it change due to the. Yep, we are about 9.5. See you in about 9. Players are pretty eager to start. About to get at it in about 35 seconds.
And just a reminder, this bout is for all the marbles. This is the last bout of the tournament, the championship bout for 2024 Black and Blue scrimmage. We're watching the Price Slashers wearing yellow, taking on the Midnight Madness in black. And these teams battling it out for first and second place. And we've got Riff Raff, number 54, on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Number 25, Slamwise Gamgee, wearing the star for Midnight Madness. And Slamwise finds a little bit of space on the inside lane and takes it to become lead jammer.
Slamwise being so consistent the whole tournament.
I was just about to say that, Cricket. They've been amazing. Riff not quite getting the star pass. Slamwise coming around on their initial scoring pass, getting helped. Ursa doing a good job holding Slamwise back. Slamwise, no choice but to call it, picking up 2 points there for the Midnight Madness.
And that's a rarity. Back to the Slamwise that usually scoring 4 points or more, but always scoring points.
Slamwise, of course, first jammer to put points on the board for the Midnight Madness. Midnight Madness held scoreless for the first 7 minutes of this bout. We have number 27, Hall & Oates, returning to the jam line for the Price Slashers, joined by Snuffy 1171 of Midnight Madness.
Hall & Oates trying to work, but met again those Cutter and Lucille Brawl.
Number 55, Queen of Hearts, doing a nice job holding down that wall of defense there for the Price Slashers. And Hall & Oates is going to be your lead jammer. Snuffy getting past Queen of Hearts and Hella Wreckham there.
Private Eyes seeing Hall & Oates blaze right past them.
Nice hit to the outside by Cutter. Not the first call off Cutter has forced. And Hall & Oates did pick up 1 point there in that jam for the Price Slashers. We've got number 69, Harley Sin, on the jam line for the Price Slashers. 25, Slamwise Gamgee, wearing the star for the Midnight Madness.
Slamwise just takes the inside track, couple toe taps, and bursts to the inside out.
Harley Sin taking a ride on Jay freaking Sandin there in the back of the pack there. Slamwise coming in for that initial scoring pass.
Jay called and takes a seat.
4 points on the board for Slamwise Gamgee. Harley Sin still on that initial pass. Harley trying to pass the star over to Tarantula. Slamwise coming again for another 4 points. 8-point jam so far. We've got number 401, Tarantula, taking the star for the Price Slashers. Tarantula catching up to Slamwise. Slamwise calling it off halfway through the pack.
Fidget, kill switch, and who's the 66? A booty.
It's like Tarantula did steal a point there for Midnight Madness, but that brings for Price Slashers. Midnight Madness up to 74. Price Slashers still in the lead at 117.
Seemingly very even matched championship bout. Extra.
Got extra jamming for the first time. And But Hall 187 Slamlet is going to be lead jammer.
And a power jam here.
Oh, yes, you're right. Extra managing to land in the penalty box, a power jam for the Price Slashers.
Good stop by Jay freaking Sandlin. Good stop there as well from Midnight Madness. Who's that?
Slamlet getting caught up at the front of the pack with number 28, Jaguar. 4 points. Going on the board there for Slamlet. Extra out of the penalty box. Extra joining us from Roller Derby of Central Kentucky.
Quick sidestep to
4 more points on the board for Slamlet. Slamlet calls it.
8-point jam to 0. Extending that lead to 125.74.
Number 0, Tracula is back on the jammer line.
Lots of time and good vibes.
Ursa Mamer, 116, jamming for the Price Slashers.
Inside line taking my number 0, uncontested. Too quick. Way
That's
too
right.
quick.
Hella Requiem taking a spill there, and Tracula taking full advantage.
Contact. Shrugs off the first. Can't shrug off Unrivaled.
From inside the middle, Tracula calls it. Tracula picking up 3 points there.
807 Unrivaled Chaos. Hard in the paint. Slamwise Gamgee and Hall & Oates. Slamwise, so quick. Powerful.
Slamwise is going to be lead jammer.
Hall & Oates met by Lucille Brawl, number 10.
And Gamma Ray.
Gamma Ray.
4 points on the board there for Midnight Madness.
And Cutter, number 5.
Cutter and Demand Riot doing a nice job.
Great
keeping.
recovery, yeah, the athleticism.
And now Slamwise tangles with Valkyrie at the front of the pack. Valkyrie, a one-woman blocking machine there.
Great skating.
But Gamma Ray and Lucille Brawl doing a dynamite job keeping Hall & Oates trapped at the back of the pack. Still Slamwise picking up 4 more, decides to call it off.
Slamwise, Gamma Ray, Cutter, and that tripod, they were just wow.
40-point game. Price Slashers in the lead, 125. Midnight Madness trailing at 85. And we have just over 22 minutes left to go in this bout. We've got Snuffy returning to the jam line for the Midnight Madness. Slamlet, number 187, jamming for Price Slashers.
They're going to need a lot more of what they did that last jam to catch up here.
Slamlet still on the inside. It's going to be lead jammer.
Snuffy attempts to get through, but 401 from Price Slashers.
That's Tarantula.
Coach Tarantula meeting Snuffy. Snuffy getting through, though.
And Slamlet hits it and quits it. Scores 4, calls it off. We have number 29 jamming for the first time this afternoon. Oh, number 28, rather. That is Jaguar jamming for Midnight Madness. Unrivaled Chaos, 807, jamming for the Price Slashers.
Jaguar, full head of steam ahead. Quick as well.
And Chaos is going to be lead jammer.
Jaguar saying, get off, mate. Gets back up and full speed ahead once again.
Chaos joining us from South Bend, Roller Derby of South Bend, Indiana.
Space created for Jaguar to get
Jaguar
through.
out of that pack. Our Jammers are neck and neck, but Chaos is a lap ahead of Jaguar.
Jay freaking Sandlin, the can opener of sorts, opening up the holes.
Chaos coming up to the pack, turning on the afterburners.
Look at the pack movement, pretty quick there.
And face to face with Jay freaking Sandin. Chaos decides to call it off. And it looks like Jaguar did manage to steal a point there for the Midnight Madness.
Still getting 4 points, though, above Midnight Madness.
Number 17, the Swoley Mammoth, returning to the jam line for Midnight Madness. Number 54, Riff Raff, jamming for the Price Slashers. The Swoley Mammoth almost all the way. Swoley Mammoth is going to be lead jammer.
Follows the blocks.
Swoley Mammoth coming for the storing pass. Dracula trying to open up that hole there for the Mammoth.
Good stop, 116.
Big hit
Ooh.
from Lucille Brawl there on Riff. And 4 points on the board there for Swoley Mammoth. Oh, Valkyrie taking the star, getting called out on a penalty. It's a power jam for Midnight Madness. Ursa holding down that blocker line there.
Good blocking
Cutter.
and following the blocks by
Cutter.
Swoley Mammoth.
Cutter doing a nice job breaking things up there. Swoley Mammoth coming around for 4 points. Midnight Madness now just 6 points below the century mark at 94. And Swoley Mammoth getting hot up at the side, decides to call it off. Valkyrie still in that penalty box. 2 more points going on the board for Midnight Madness. 10-point jam brought to you by the Swoley Mammoth. We got Slamwise Gamgee back on the jam line for the Midnight Madness power start to this jam. And we've got an official timeout.
Heady play over there by number 5 Cutter, really creating those spaces to create that point jam. And as we wait for the timeout to the official timeout, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to Black and Blue 2024. It was a great weekend. My first Black and Blue.
This was your first Black and Blue?
First one. Yep, I'm brand new. I
wow.
guess. Great time.
I'm glad. Super. Well, hopefully, I'll see you here next year at Black and Blue
know it.
2025.
You got it.
We have skaters from all over the place coming to Lansing, Michigan this weekend for Black and Blue. Of course, we've got all your favorite Michigan teams represented: Lakeshore Roller Derby, Grand Rapids Roller Derby, Detroit Roller Derby, Great Lakes Roller Derby, Flint Roller Derby, our wonderful hosts, Lansing Roller Derby,
Thank
Traverse City Roller Derby.
I'm planning,
Irish.
1 year of practice. I'm planning on being way better.
Irish Hills, Ann Arbor. I don't know if I already said them or not. But we also have skaters here from as far away as Kentucky. Vet City Roller Derby in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Roller Derby of Central Kentucky. We have our friends from Indiana here. We got South Bend Roller Derby, Circle City Roller Derby. Representing Indiana. And from Ohio, we have plenty of representation. We've got Ohio Roller Derby, Glass City Roller Derby, Cleveland Guardians Roller Derby, Burning River Roller Derby, and lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Well, speaking of Ohio, there's a football game that happened last night that I might have to poke at Ohio for. Michigan Wolverines over Ohio State.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We're not expecting that, but yeah, came through. Big Blue.
The only sport I really follow is roller derby. Yeah. Like I said, I never did figure out the rules to any other sport. We also have plenty of friends here from Canada. We've got Ohio Roller Derby, Tri-Cities Roller Derby, Windsor Roller Derby.
Canada.
We also have skaters from as far away as Tennessee and Alabama joining us here this weekend.
I love me some Canada.
No longer a power jam. We've got Valkyrie back in the mix there for Price Slashers.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie will not be lead jammer. Oh,
He emerged from the crowd real quick, but called.
Guess that was a double goose egg on that jam. Snuffy returning to the jam line for Midnight Madness. Got 807 Chaos wearing the star for the Price Slashers. Chaos almost all the way through the pack, getting hung up on 903
Great.
on Cozy there in the pack, and Snuffy will be lead jammer.
Follows the blocks really well. Great peripheral sight to achieve that. Oh, very good.
And Snuffy coming around for 4 points. Chaos coming up to the pack. Jay freaking Sandin doing some nice blocking cosmic slams. Also coming in for an assist there.
Good stop there by Jay. And Snuffy, once again, getting around.
Our jammers are neck and neck. That was Chaos's initial pass. 8-point jam there for Snuffy.
Scratching their way, breaking off little pieces of that lead.
We have just under 17 minutes left to go in this bout. Riff Raff number 54 on the jam line, joined by Jaguar number 28 of the Midnight Madness.
I have a feeling it's going to come down to the wire just like the last bout.
30-point game. It could very well be coming down to the last jams. Midnight Madness managing to make some inroads into that Price Slashers lead in this second half.
I believe 9-3 Lula taking a
Oh,
seat.
big hit by Cutter there on Riff.
Very good.
Cutter called to the penalty box for that hit, but Riff Raff is still lead jammer. Nice recycling by the Price Slashers pivot there on Jaguar.
Two skater advantage.
Number 69 has to let Riff go. That's 4 points going on the board for the Price Slashers.
Going to make it quite difficult for their jammer to get any space.
Natural disaster lies in wait for Riff, but Riff keeps right on track.
Nice move by Lula.
4 points. Yep, we got a star pass from our friends in black.
Riff Raff once again coming to make another pass, scoring points.
Riff getting caught. Riff taking a tumble off of Jaguar there in the pack.
And we're still going.
And nice way for Jaguar to prevent a call off there from Riff.
And finally calls it. Now before number 5 gives a little love.
Looks like Riff picked up 4 more points there in that jam. 12-point jam for Riff Raff. We've got number 0, Dracula, jamming for the Midnight Madness. 187 Slamlet, wearing the star for the Price Slashers. Oh, look at that. Dracula just running up the inside. Going to be lead jammer.
0-3 creating that space for the jammer. Heads up play by number 0 to look at it and find that blocker and follows down another block quite well.
Beautiful boxing the track. Coming around for 4 points.
Takes great sight and great reaction time to do what they do, and she does it very well.
Slam lay out. Oh, we've got people flying left and right. Dracula coming around for 4, decides to call it 8-point jam for Midnight Madness. Price Slashers held scoreless. Again, we have a 30-point game. Price Slashers still in the lead, 146. Midnight Madness, 116. Number 10, Valkyrie returns to the jam line for the Price Slashers. Number 25, Slamlet is jamming for the Midnight Madness.
Lead remains at 30. Valkyrie like lightning out the box. Right behind is Slamwise.
Valkyrie going to be lead jammer.
Valkyrie's going to try to take advantage of the advantage.
Valkyrie,
And
beautiful. Oh, beautiful hit from Booty Fett there. Valkyrie calls it. Well, Valkyrie did manage to pick up all 4 points there for the Price Slashers. Number 116, Ursa Mamer is returning to the jam line for the Price Slashers. Joined by Snuffy. Yes, that is Snuffy jamming for Midnight Madness. Ooh. And Ursa takes a tumble there at the back. That back, nice hit there from Cutter.
Great.
Beautiful recycling from number
Yes.
316, Lily Gaskell. Lily Gaskell, one of our visiting coaches all the way here from England. Rainy City Roller Derby.
Really?
And
Snuffy gets loose.
Snuffy is going to be lead jammer.
And that tripod over there, number 5, Cutter and Jay freaking Sandlin. Making
And
it difficult. Yep.
Snuffy coming in hot for that scoring pass. Hall Notes trying to keep that wall together, but Hall Notes has to let her go. That's 4 points going on the board there for Snuffy.
Snuffy, cute name, tough points.
And we have a star pass from our friends in yellow. Hall Notes taking the star. We have a block. We have a Midnight Madness pile up and the straightaway. Snuffy calling it from the floor. Price Slashers shut out that jam, but keeping their 30-point lead at 150. Midnight Madness 120.
Yep, only scoring 4 points on that jam.
Number 17, the Swoley Mammoth returning to the jam line for the Midnight Madness. Joined by 24, not 24, 54, Riff Raff of the Price Slashers.
Bright Slashers proving their blocking is premium.
And ahead by a hair, it is the Swoley Mammoth lead jammer. And our jammers are neck and neck. Riff Raff on Swoley Mammoth's tail. They're hoping to force a call off here.
Sizing each other up. Swoley Mammoth finds the seam and calls it.
Swoley Mammoth making quick work there of Cutthroat Witch. Calls it off mid-pack. Deftly shutting out Riff Raff there.
2 points?
Yes, 2 points for Midnight Madness. We got just over 10 minutes left to go in this bout. Number 0, Dracula on the jam line against number 10, Valkyrie for the Price Slashers.
No one on the bench for the Midnight Madness. Everyone will be needed to stop Valkyrie, seemingly unstoppable at some points.
Right away, Dracula getting caught up on demolition, number 321.
So far.
Midnight Madness.
Great attempt at stopping Valkyrie.
Valkyrie
Hard.
is going to be lead jammer. We got a star pass in progress from Midnight Madness.
Quickly stops. Hockey stops. Great job by the tripod.
Oh, Lucille Brawl's got to let Valkyrie go. Valkyrie picking up 4 points there.
Jaguar doing a great job in the D there, too, both ends. And there we go.
Oh.
Getting through is the star pass.
There we go.
Lula.
This is number 93. Yes, Lula. 4 more points for Valkyrie. Valkyrie decides to call it. We've got number 116, Ursa Mamer, back on the jam line for the Price Slashers. This is Slamwise Gamgee, number 25, returning to the jam line for Midnight Madness. Oh, nice shoulder action there from Slamwise Gamgee in the pack. And it pays off. Slamwise is going to be lead jammer.
But both squads lose a skater.
Slamwise coming in for the scoring pass. Sliding through backwards, hit it and quit it. Scoring 4, calls it off. Managing to hold, just barely hold Ursa back that whole jam. Number 55, Queen of Hearts on the jam line for the Price Slashers. Number 17, the Swoley Mammoth, jamming for Midnight Madness.
Quick on the outside. The Swoley Mammoth showing the speed.
Swoley Mammoth will be your lead jammer.
Some good blocking going on out there for the Midnight Madness.
Big hit there from Queen of Hearts.
Star Pass.
Well,
Was it? No, a Star Pass?
No.
Nope. Just took it off. My bad.
Not quite. Attempted Star Pass. Nice hit there from Booty Fett, but Queen of Hearts still manages to get through for 4.
Able to take 4 from that.
Midnight Madness picking up 3 points that jam. 33-point lead for the Price Slashers, and we have just under 7 minutes left to go. Number 25, Slamwise Gamgee, back on the jam line for Midnight Madness. Number 54, Riff Raff, jamming for the Price Slashers.
For the better part of 10 minutes, it's been a 30-point lead, although each team scoring remaining the same deficit.
With a hop, a skip, and a jump, Slamwise Gamgee becomes lead jammer. Price Slashers running into a little penalty trouble there with the blockers. Riff caught up on Cosmic Slams in the pack.
Cutter attempts to, Riff Raff staying on the skater's feet.
Slamwise Gamgee picking up 4 points there in that jam, and the Price Slashers held scoreless.
Midnight Madness doing all they can, but to no avail to break into that lead a bit, as it remains the same. 29 points.
Valkyrie returning to the jam line for the Price Slashers. It's going to be Gamma Ray 02 jamming for Midnight Madness. And look at that, Valkyrie coming out in front. She will be your lead jammer.
And Gamma Ray finds some space.
And making it look so easy.
Valkyrie calling it.
Making eye contact with her jam rep first, calls it off.
Turning out to be a higher scoring affair with 5 to go.
Number 116, Ursa Mamer returning to the jam line for the Price Slashers. 25, Slamwise Gamgee, jamming for Midnight Madness. Ursa Mamer coming up through the middle there. Coming up against number 252, Kill Switch there in the pack. And not going to be lead jammer. Lead still open.
Collision. And Ursa Mamer goes down. And
Ursa getting called out on a forearm. This is going to be a power jam for Midnight Madness. Lead jammer is Slamwise Gamgee.
Great opportunity for Slamwise to really chew into this lead. We're down to crunch time here. 4 minutes to go. A little over 4.
Jay Stick.
Great acceleration.
job. Jay Sandin and Killswitch opening things up in the pack there for Slamwise. 4 points on the board there for the Price Slashers. Oh, how the turns have tabled. It is now going to be a power jam for our friends in yellow. Slamwise headed to the penalty box now. Nice recycling there on Booty Fett from Sid. 4 points on the board there for Ursa Mamer. Ursa coming around for 4 points.
Extending that lead.
Slamwise out of the penalty box, also picking up points for the Midnight Madness. Number 252, Killswitch line and wait at the front of the pack. Ursa coming on through for 4. Slamwise answering with 4 of their own. That's going to be the jam. And what a jam it was. 11 points for Midnight Madness, 12 for Price Slashers. We've got a one.
I have to use my fingers on this one. 3 minus
34-point game. Price Slashers still in the lead at 178. Midnight Madness 144 with 2.5 minutes left. The Swoley Mammoth is on the jam line for Midnight Madness. Hall & Oates, number 27, jamming for the Price Slashers.
Midnight Madness
Big hit
doing
from
what they needed to do.
Snuffy.
Scoring those points, but unfortunately, so did Price Slashers.
Nice recycling there from Bam and Hella. And Hall & Oates will be lead jammer. Swoley Mammoth stuck at the back of the pack there.
Excellent skating by Hall & Oates.
Dracula has to let Hall & Oates go. Hall & Oates coming around for 4 points. Nice hit there on Hella into the
Bump
center.
out by Tarantula number 0 results in a visit to the penalty box.
Another 4 points going on the board there for Hall & Oates.
Tons of private eyes on Hall & Oates.
We got
scoring.
a star pass from the Midnight Madness. Stuffy taking the star just as Holland calls off the jam. 8-point jam there for the Price Slashers. So now we have a 42-point game, and the Midnight Madness has called a team timeout with just over a minute left to go.
Seemingly out of reach, but I saw it before, and it can be done as they talk it over.
And 5 seconds has been called. We've got time for 1, possibly 2 more jams. Gamma Ray 002 is on the jam line for Midnight Madness. Number 10, Valkyrie, jamming for the Price Slashers. Valkyrie will be lead jammer.
Valkyrie attempting to put the exclamation point on this bout.
Lucille Brawl, Cosmic Slams, getting their team walled up. Cosmic Slams has to let Valkyrie go. Valkyrie coming around for 4. Gamma Ray still caught on that initial pass. Riff Raff doing some nice blocking there in the pack. Chaos and Cutthroat Witch also going to assist.
Great
Oh,
attempt to get hit by 28.
Jaguar showing no mercy. Oh, let's see. And this is going to be a power jam for the Price Slashers. Oh, cruel misfortune. Gamma Ray called out on a track cut. We are just about on jam time now. The period clock is winding down. And just a juke and a jive getting around Cosmic Slams. Valkyrie coming around for 4 points. Lucille Brawl gathering up her team there. Cutthroat Witch looking to break things up. Valkyrie coming in. Chaos leaving the inside line open. And she gets around Cosmic Slams and Dracula again for 4 points. And Valkyrie making eye contact with Gamma Ray, calls it off. That's going to be the game.
Unofficial score, 202. Price Slashers to the Midnight Madness, 144. Great ending, 16-point jam to end it.
And
Final score we do have is 202, 144.
And so, the championship of the 2024 Black and Blue scrimmage goes to the Price Slashers. Great job.
Congratulations, Price Slashers.
Second place going to our friends in black, the Midnight Madness. Third place in blue, Markdowns. We're going to let each team take the traditional victory lap, then we will announce the MVPs. And we just want to say once again a big, big thank you so much to Lansing Roller Derby for hosting Black and Blue Scrimmage Weekend yet another year. Thank you, thank you. We know each and every one of you worked your skates off to make this weekend happen, and we are so grateful. Thank you so much to all of the refs, all of the NSOs, and all the volunteers who came here from near and far to help make this weekend happen. Don't forget, a lot of our skaters and refs, when they weren't on skates, they were NSOing, everyone doing double duty this weekend. Thank you so much to our visiting coaches, and also so many skaters from all over coming and converging on